It's your boy Capitan Chuer, and we're back at it with another video. Alright, we got One Piece 1083. It was kind of a boring episode in the first half. I can't even lie. I'm watching the episode and I'm like, I'm basically about to go to sleep. I can't even lie. But it got better towards the end of the episode when, you know, Luffy, Kid, and Law was all talking together. Hilarious. But, so in the beginning of the episode, you have Raizo off of last episode getting his meat sucked, his soul sucked out of him. He over here, I wish I got that treatment on a daily basis, but hey, we get no bitches over here, but you already know. And then you have this man talking about this girl still cute after 20 years, which I don't understand how she still looks the same after 20 years. But hey man, a power of anime. And then you got Dogstorm and Cat Viper asking Carrot to be the leader of the minks and everything, and everybody's like, we'll help you continue Pedro, my dog Pedro. You can never forget about my dog Pedro, to let Pedro's name live on through Carrot, but Carrot don't want to do it. And then you have Momo finally figuring out his grandpa's still alive. They're crying, they're telling him in order to, you know, you gotta let everybody know I'm still dead so y'all could prosper, because then everybody gonna be like, damn, why the hell you ain't help, you ain't do nothing. But you're an old man, what the hell you gonna do against Kaido? Throw some stones? He got no hands no more, he brittle. And then you got the Robin breaking down the weapon of Wano, how, you know, they have walls up, and between those walls it has water, and if you break those walls down, the water will release to the ocean and create basically tsunamis everywhere. 360 around the whole Wano. It'll just destroy everything. And I don't know why Oden wanted to release that. I don't know, but that's what they were talking about with Luffy. How I'm surprised that a lot of people know what that is. I thought you really had to do your research on the government, but nah, a lot of people in the crew know what that is, which is weird. And then you have the ugly ninja chick that was beautiful 20 years ago, but now she fat and ugly. I don't know what to tell you. And then you got everybody reacting to that, and the little girl asking Luffy, let me join your crew, and he's like, yeah, if you could do a ninjutsu, I got you. And then she's like, yeah, bet, let's go. But she ain't joining shit, man. Fuck out of here. And then you have, I forgot this man's name. I call him Quicksand. But Quicksand over here, this man don't get off Luffy dick to save his fucking life. Like, this nigga always in the background. Like, ever since the prison. Ever since he got released from the prison arc, this man been on Luffy's dick. And it's so weird that he's just there. You know what I'm saying? He's in barrels, he's in this, he's in that. I don't understand how, but hey, he's in there. And then they show the kids playing, which is kind of nice to see, because you didn't see that when Kaido was around. And then they're complaining. I know they mentioned last episode that because of Kaido not being there, a lot of enemies are going to attack Wano now and stuff like that, because, you know, Kaido had that reputation. But I feel like even with Luffy's a warlord now, so I feel like his reputation is going to stop people from attacking, but who knows? We'll see. Just like how the barrier fruit guy, I forgot his name, super long, but how he burned Shanks' flag to prove that Luffy's a warlord, like, hey, we Luffy's subordinates and stuff. Now, you see, I feel like people could fear Luffy as well as love him, but, you know, he's just a nice guy, so, you know, people just don't love him anyways. And then you have Momo here, seeing how it's like him to be the shogun of Wano, and everybody just asks him to do stuff like, hey, I need you to do this, hey, I need you to do that, I need you to do this, that, and he's like, I got you, yeah, and then he runs to find Zoro and Luffy to help him, like he's still a kid, like he gotta understand, he's not a kid no more, he gotta grow up. Like, yeah, you must have been a kid for so long, and you didn't grow up fully to the point where, like, you're still acting like a kid as a grown man. But yeah, I feel like Yamato, honestly, is just gonna join the crew for a short amount of time and then leave. Just like Oden did with Whitebeard and Gold Roger. He was with Whitebeard first, then he went to Gold Roger's crew. Just to, you know, figure stuff out and see the world, because he was always in Wano 24/7. Just like Yamato, she was in Wano 24/7. So I think she gonna join Luffy's crew and then go off to a different crew. And just stay with that crew until she comes back. But then you have Momo getting mad at everybody left. And then you have Kid, Law, and Luffy setting sail together, and they all hate each other for doing that, because what Law said is they're no longer alliances, or allies I should say. They're no longer an alliance or an ally. They are enemies now, so that's nice to see. I kind of liked all three of them being cool together, but I know they're mad that they couldn't be warlords because Luffy got it, because you know they're all under Luffy. But in reality, I think Law should have got warlord over Kid, and Law and Luffy should have been warlord together. You know what I'm saying? Because Law's powers are literally OP. He could cut you in, he could cut you up, and you still be alive. Isn't that how he became what is it, a general? Like, I know he cut 100 people's hearts and put them in a chest. I thought he was already a warlord though. Like, I thought Law was already a warlord, but I guess didn't he back down or something? Like, he resigned the name or something like that. So yeah, and then you have Law, Kid, and Luffy trying to decide where they want to go to set sail separately, because they don't want to set sail together and go the same route. So they're deciding that. Then Luffy's like, how I lost, I just drawn the shortest straw, like I'm the emperor of a sea, but how I lose a raffle, like. And then Kid get mad like, I hate you, bro. And then you have this banner that has Buggy, Crocodile, and Mihawk looking like they're part of a crew together. Like, tell me that isn't an OP crew. You got a Sand Monster with the best swordsman in the world. He blinds you and then cut you up. And then you have Buggy that can just make his arm go around you. You don't even notice, because you know he can control his body part, take him apart. But to me, I agree with Luffy when he said this. How? Buggy is dumb. I agree, Luffy. He is dumb. If Luffy's calling you dumb, you're dumb, okay? How is he the warlord? That makes zero sense to me. That makes zero sense to me. And basically they're saying that people are now hunting Marines, just like how the Marines hunt pirates. Now people are just regularly hunting Marines, because you know the world is changing, new warlords. You know, they're showing that military got no power around here. You know, people are changing, like Luffy. He don't care. He just murk this warlord, murk another warlord. Hey, now you gotta change the rules now, because you know this man don't care about the rules. So that's what's happening. The rules are changing in the world, that they're hunting this, they're hunting that. And then Law gave Kid and his crew the polygraph, the stone. He gave him the stone. And then I guess Killer knows a lot about that, and they're hunting with a guy with a burn scar, which I think honestly is Luffy's dad. I don't know why that honestly popped in my head as soon as they said it, but I feel like Luffy's dad has a scar from like lightning or something. So I think that's a burn scar, or probably the guy from the Marines, a magma guy, probably burned somebody, or I don't know. It has to be something like that. But a guy with a burn scar honestly reminds me of Luffy's dad. I don't know. But that's basically the ending of the episode. They have Yamato basically like, oh, I'm going to do what Oden did. I'm going to go join this crew, join that crew, and stuff like that. But we'll see how the episodes go. And alright, y'all boys, that was 1083. Kind of a bit boring in the beginning, but towards the end it got kind of more, gave more information, even though it was kind of a filler episode. But it's them leaving the island, so it's technically not a filler episode when they give you information to like digest, especially at the end with all these new rules changes and whatnot. I feel like 1083 was a really good episode, and I feel like you guys should really stay tuned and watch One Piece a lot more than what you normally do. One Piece is #1 anime for a reason, and I hope you guys have a good night, good day, good evening. Doesn't matter. I hope you guys have a good one. And remember, what did we do to her face?